To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Golden Gophers will have it first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minnesota! They're on the board first here in the season opener. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not.
It's a running room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I think this receiver's for.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters. It is so good for an offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is
now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Trying play action. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
I love offenses.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Golden Gophers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Fires left. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Using the quick game. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. The Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they execute the in route. How about...
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took...
And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To the air on 1st down. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 40. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football.
The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. And they're still firing away even with this lead. Makes a connection. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things.
game out? No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.